Welcome in, guys, to a brand new season. The season 4 recruitment special is coming up, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. This is going to be a very interesting recruitment special because the budget is a bit light. We do have plenty of budget to maneuver on here if we really need to. But we'll look at the main squad for a start off. And good news, Fred Sutherland has had a lot of cricket this season for all that supporters of Fred. We'll just quickly go over his English County season for Hampshire. Brilliant season. 250s, 200s, 51.71 the average. High score 256, 724 runs. 12 one-day games, 550s, 200s, an average of 88.44, and he was really good in the 20-over competition, 550s, an average of 42.82 with a high score of 94. And he did a bit of bowling too. That is fantastic news for Fred. If he can get a regular contract for an English County side, that's going to develop him even further. I think his ability has transformed a wee bit as well, because the current year for the Black Cats has been not too bad either. So he's played 4 test matches. He's only got the 100, but it was a big 100. It was a 215, average of 53.67. One day internationals, he had 250s at an average of 44, high score of 79, and 20 over internationals at high score of 90 not out, and 150 there. So very, very pleased with how Fred's going. He's available for a lot more this season, 52% of the season, so that's really good. Got Finn Allen retained, Cox. Foxcroft played the 120 over international. Fulcher, Ray, Truscott, and Kitson. Truscott hopefully can get into a bit of form this season for the second side. Kitson may get a bit more of a run for the Volts in a few games as he continues to develop. Big year for Shane Williams. It's his third year. We've developed him quite nicely. Love him to improve those one-day numbers as he presses for a claim for a contract, maybe in an English county or a Big Bash. Maybe the IPL may come knocking. Who knows with Williams. Bickerton, again, just another development year for Bickerton. He's into his second year of his 3-year deal. And Hall, again, will get some opportunities early in the Plunkett Shield. And we will see how that goes. As for youth, at the moment, I might pick up young Marcus Taylor. Average of 49.44. Second 11 ODI form's okay, and the 20 over stuff's okay as well. So Taylor will get a 2-year deal just to see how he goes. Obviously, I'm going to move on Ava Ave, who's just asking for a little bit too much, in my opinion, for 35,000, just based on his statistics. He did all right for us last season in the first class comp, but the 1 day and 20 over stuff, not so much. So Ava Ave, just a 1-year deal for him, has come to an end. It's going to be interesting if we keep Mark Adair. Just see how things go here. At the moment, Hamish Rutherford will get another 1-year deal. Just going to keep 1-year contracts. Tom Bruce will give him another 1-year deal. Just based on their past credentials for us, like if you look at the career of Tom Bruce for Otago, those are really good, solid numbers for us. 950s, 400s, average of 44.33, high score of 133, and over 1,700 runs is quite solid. 762 runs, high score of 111, 350s, 100, an average of 30. That's respectful at the level. And 450s at an average of 29.32 and 72 is highest score there. So I'm happy with Tom Bruce. Obviously, Rutherford has been with the Otago side for an exceptional long time now. He's played all over the world, had a little bit of county experience. And yeah, just a valuable member in the side. Like, he's closing in on 100 games. I'd love him to get to 100 games if he's good enough at the end of the day. Kelly, I think Kelly could have another year with the team. He was pretty solid for us last year in 2 formats. And overall, his performances for Otago have been quite respectful. Just over 2,000 first-class runs, 1,400 one-day runs, and just over 1,020 over runs there. So Kelly will get a deal as well for the 1 year. Henry Cooper is an interesting one. He didn't have a good year. 350s at 25.33, 87 size score. He just battled big time. But we're going to give Henry another deal. And we will to settle with that at the moment. So we're making some progress here in terms of deals. Arthur Ava's obviously been moved on. Mark Adair, he's available for 71% of the season. He'll be an interesting one if we can re-sign him. I'm going to have to focus on getting Jacob Duffy back into the team. He's requesting a little bit more salary. He does deserve that after his really successful year. But a 1 year deal for Jacob Duffy as he's approached 30 years of age. Like, when we hit 30, it's usually solid performances, then a decline. Muller, he was good last season. Just give him another 1 year deal as well. Decent numbers. 21 wickets at 24.86 and 11 wickets at 18.09. He was good in 2 formats. He was solid in the one-day competition as well with his economy rate. So he deserves another deal there. And yeah, we're just gradually working our way through this at the moment. Mark Adair will be bought back, I think. Yeah, we will. We'll bring him back for a deal. And how many contract to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 8 with Taylor. Just got enough for Daryl Mitchell as well. So we're not going to be signing too much this season. So we'll give 1 year deal to Daryl Mitchell as well. So we had 500 in the salary bank left. I may lower the budget to see if there's any talented player though. But retaining all our squad for this season was really good, to say the least. But I'll have a wee look here, guys, to see if we can pick anything up. I will lower the budgets if necessary. Okay, I've decided to lower the physio budget for this season. I use the physio every now and then. I'll go down from 2 physio sessions to 1, extra one. So we've signed an overseas player and to strengthen up our batting as well when Mark Adair is away. But Gopal, that's why we're picking him. I think he's got a fantastic future. He'll go early on because Mark Adair is away on international duty at the moment for Ireland, so good to add him to the batting stocks. And in the domestic, we had to pick this guy up. This guy has got incredible statistics. 98 wickets at 14.84, 50 wickets at 15.98, and 42 wickets at 14.31. And his bowling form for a young fella is exceptional. So he'll just be straight into the main team, I'd say, Tim K, if we do manage to get him. And we got both of them. So that is pretty much going to wrap up a pretty short recruitment special. So this is our squad. We've got up to 22 players, which is pretty good. But yeah, big year for a lot of these youth players. Like coming into the last year of their contracts, True Scott and Kitson. One of those two will probably get a contract. One of them will probably be moved on. Kitson's a bit further on in his development at the moment than True Scott. So, yeah, he's just got to get a bit better and hopefully press his claim. We've got a few aging bowlers like Duffy and Muller and Raya into their prime. Mitchell's pretty much going to be around maybe one more season at the most. Taylor will get a few opportunities as well. It's a pretty good rounded team, you'd think. We managed to retain everyone and added a couple of players to our team. Obviously, the budget is a wee bit affected by that, but I'm happy with that. We still got maximum coaching and youth to develop our players. So you guys will join us probably in the same formula as last season. We'll start off with the One Day Cup, first couple of games there, whoever we're playing. But for now, guys, we'll catch you later.